I always love players when they're playing football with a smile on their face. And even when, you know, a lot of players now are playing like they've got the world on their shoulders. They're playing in the best league. I regret the day, you know, I didn't smile every time I was on the pitch because it's such an unbelievable... What are you looking at there, Roy?
I never like players who smile on the pitch. Too relaxed.
Football isn't fun, Roy.
No. You're there to win, remember.
Yeah, you can win, but you can have a smile on your face.
No, not for me.
What's happening? What's happening?
Jesus. I burst onto the scene, didn't I? And I was going to be the next best thing. And yeah, I won a Premier League, which is the best thing you could ever do. I won the FA Cup and I got to play for a team that I loved. But I underachieved because sometimes as a player, you can believe the hype. Yeah, injuries didn't help me, but you just got to keep his feet on the ground. He's got a manager there who believes in his talent and a manager who will keep his feet on the ground. And as long as he does that, I think he's got a real
Did you burst onto the scene?
Burst? You don't remember my head on Villa? Do you not remember that? No.
Very few defenders burst onto the scene.
Well, hold on. I played for England at 18, youngest ever defender to play for England. I would say that's bursting onto the scene.
You've been bathing in that praise, Micah.
I know, yeah. I feel a little bit embarrassed, actually. Carrie was saying, and as soon as he said world class, he was sinking into it.
Why?
I'm not going to ever win anything.
They're just staying in the Premier League.
No, listen,
like
delighted.
that,
Listen, Dean Smith, he's made a good point. We've said it before. There was a big change at the club last summer. It was going to take time. They've stayed up. A big achievement. Celebrations, listen, slightly over the top, but good luck to him. His interview, he came across really well there, obviously. His stuff about Mickey probably needs to be drug tested for that stuff.
If you think Pogba is going to get Man United winning titles and challenging, you're in. I'm doubtful of you anyway, but you're confirming you're quickly wrong.
Well, come on.
Micah, you keep saying, Pogba's talented. Yeah, but that's no good without desire, work rate. I've watched him close. The guy doesn't want to run. He doesn't. You got to run.
He runs for France, though.
So I'm not interested in France. You know, I don't watch the French games. Run about Man United, your eyes don't lie to you. And this idea again, he wants to be loved. Loved. That's all I talk about.
It's different though. The players are different now. The players are different now. Come on, give me a hug, right? Come on.
Come on, social distancing. Social distancing.
I'm just getting I do think they need to go back in January to get a striker if Aguero is still not fully fit. The lads mentioned that when he got back, he didn't feel like he was up to speed. And you know what it's like when you get injury after injury, it's hard to get back to full sharpness. So they need to get someone who's going to be
but
ready
Micah,
to
when
go.
he came back, my issue with Aguero when he came back, he looked overweight. He looked, God knows what size shorts he was wearing, but he did look really heavy. But it's straightforward. I think just because he wanted to leave last year doesn't mean you're dictated by a player. Yeah, you can hold on to it, but there comes a point where United have to say no, and it's no big deal. Other players have wanted to leave Man United before. David Beckham wanted to leave Man United. Peter Schmeichel wanted to leave Man United, and these are all legends of the club, but they wanted to leave. Pogba wants to leave. Let him go. Get you a few bob in January or the summer. No big deal. Pogba's left Man United before, and Man United have survived. And if he leaves again, Manchester United will survive. Trust me.
Roy Keane wanted to leave.
I never wanted to leave.
He just wanted.
Is that why you're not an ambassador?
He just wanted a bigger contract. He wanted a bigger contract.
Never went for a pay
You keep
rise in my
talking
life.
about money. You had the biggest contract at United, you did.
That's because I performed every week like that. Both managers, these are both world-class managers who've won big prizes. But, you know,
Who would you rather play for? Pep or Klopp?
Question, Micah.
yeah, how long have I got? I probably wouldn't want to play for any of them because that means I'd have to play for Liverpool or Man City, which wouldn't suit me. If he trusted the group of players, he'd literally be going with the same 11 all the time unless there's injuries or suspension. But he's chopping and changing. I always say when you're at a big club and the players pick the team, because you train all week and you play, and the manager eventually says, well, I have to play him. That was my mindset when I was playing for the club. Listen, squad rotation, all that is great, but don't be rotating me. I've got to play in the team because hopefully I can bring something to the team and chop and change some other lads, Gary and one or two others, but hey, leave me to it.
I was a stalwart at right back, I'll have you know.
You'd be only right back at the club, to be fair. We were stuck with you.